Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. My name is NCK2310. For the returning subscribers, welcome back and thank you so much. For those that are new, welcome as well. What I do here, I do scrutinize and analyze songs, and I do dwell with political songs, with gospel songs, and also with Mogi, the all party songs. And I do it in English. So before we dive in, I would like to say just a few things. First, I would like to send my condolences to the family, to the friends, and to all our Kenyan people for the late young man, Albert Ojwang. It is a heartbreaking day for Kenyans in Kenya, outside in the diaspora, like where I am in Sweden. All of us are mourning. The police, Kenyan police brutality is still going on in Kenya. We've been losing so many people through police brutality. This young man, he was being accused of cyber crime or something like that. And instead of doing the right thing, he's arrested, taken, I don't know, from Hamabi all the way, passing many police stations up to Central Police Station in Nairobi. Why? Then to make the matter worse, in the night, like 2 o'clock in the night, he's no more. Just later to be found that his body is full injured in the hands of police in Kenya. As I always say, the bus stops with the Kenyan president, President Ruto. He has a lot of questions to answer. There we are. We've lost another young man. A future leader of Kenya is also gone, just like our very many agencies. Our country is mourning. And soon then President Ruto thinks he will have to answer. Even if those police are committing whatever, he is in charge of them. It is a sad day. May Albert rest in peace. May God grant his parents peace. But for us, our Kenyan people, our wounds are opening up. We do remember all the deaths that have been going on in Kenya on our innocent Kenyan people. It is heartbreaking. It is sad. Kenyans in Kenya, outside Kenya, we all have to make noise. The international community have to jump in and help us. It is sad. All right, let's dive in what we always do. Let's see the song I've prepared today. It is a gospel song. And the song says, the source of favor, peace, and wealth, it is you. And it's you, Lord, that I put my trust to, or my trust in. My life, your blessings has no sorrows. And I made a decision to be patient with you. So on the verse is talking about that everything, the peace, the wealth, everything comes from God. And when God blesses, he does it heartedly. So blessings from God have no sorrows. Blessings of God have no depths. The song continues to say, I decided never to take advantage of other people's sweat. As we say in my mother tongue, I'm a Kikuyu from Kenya. and we say, kuria thithino yene. Ndoigire ndikana ria thithino yene. There you are. Ask yourself, do you take advantage, for example, of the vulnerable so as to enrich yourself? Do you lie to people so as to enrich yourself? Do you listening to me? You who will listen to me. Do you work hard to get whatever you have through your own sweat? Or do you get your wealth through lying and fooling people and stealing from people? What do you do? Because it should worry you. If you ever get even 1 shilling, leave around thousands and millions, one, through fooling people, through lying, through, illegal ways, stealing, that money that you have can bring curses to you, to your children, and the generations to come. The song continues to say, as I've read there, I decided never to take advantage of other people's sweat, so as to leave inheritance or wealth for my children, or so that the children can inherit. A question again. If you fool because you want to make yourself rich, maybe quickly, you don't want to work or follow the right way, you want to take shortcuts in life, fool people, steal from people so that you can reach yourself, or you think, oh, I have kids, I want to leave inheritance for my kids and the generations to come, so I have to fool and lie. Your days are numbered. Remember, a thief has 40 days, as we say. Never take shortcuts in life. They are bad. You can be thinking, oh, now I'm going to enrich myself quickly. Oh, now I'm going to do bad things so I can get quickly rich. And then you fool and steal and do or whatever you're doing. You're doing wrong. The song continues to say, even if I have nothing to leave for my children, for them, I leave them in your hands, O Lord. This is someone singing and saying, you know what? Instead of me stealing, instead of me fooling, instead of me lying, just to make sure that I get myself quick richness, quick wealth, instead of doing all that, if I don't have, yes, I'm trying to work hard, but nothing is working, and I'm still, I'm not earning that good so that to be able to leave an inheritance for my kids. The writer is saying, you know what? I will leave my children in the hands of God. Some of us, someone like me, who don't have any mom or any dad, my parents were not that rich to leave a lot of wealth for us. But through hard work, God provides. God gives. Without, my parents didn't have to steal. My parents didn't have to lie. My parents never ever fooled anybody to get the richness, because they wanted, oh, one day when we are not here, we want to give our kids, our daughters, our sons, this and this and that. No. They left us in the hands of God. And that's the best place you can leave your children, in the hands of God. They are protected. Everything they touch prevails. Businesses booms because they were left in the hands of God and they work hard. What about you? Are you some of those people which this song is saying that your work is to steal and fool and lie people so that you can get yourself rich? Are you? Because if you are, You better change before it's too late. The song continues to say, I bless those that abuses me, and I will make my enemies to be my friends. And those that disturbs me in my life, I will also bless them too. And when I do that, I am then also blessed by God. For example, if you get people abusing you or accusing you falsely, lies about you, instead of you abusing them back, leave them to God. And also, for example, if you have any contacts with them, block them, move away from them. If your friends here on YouTube, block them everywhere. TikTok, block them. Facebook, block them. Instagram, block them. You have nothing to do with those people because they are just there to hurt you. They are just there to lie about you. They are just there trying to lower you down. You can just leave them to God, but you don't have to have anything to do with them. The song continues to say, I have one prayer, just like that of David, that I may never lack food. We know that food is one of the basic needs. We always say food, clothes, and shelter. Those are basic needs. When you have those three, you're good to go. Some of us, I always tell my story because I like to give examples myself. Some of us, like me, we grew up not in stony house buildings. We grew up in mabati houses, no electricity, things like new clothes once a year we used to get. Things like food like chapatis or rice or chicken was now and in a while, once in a while. We grew up eating maybe every day ugali, which is maize corn, skuma wiki, which is kales, almost every day. But we grew up, we grew. Sawdust, we used to have it during celebrations, during Christmas time or something like that. Not so often. We're not like those families where they have sawdust and drinks every time when they want. No, but we grew up. We did. So when you pray, tell God, God, never make me lose the basic needs. When you have the basic needs, as the song says, then you won't be tempted to go and steal. Some people, some parents, for example, when they see their kids is almost dying, no food, no nothing, maybe they will think, oh, let me go to the neighbor. Maybe I can take some kales from neighbor's garden. Maybe I can take some maize corn. Maybe I can take something from the neighbor because my children have nothing to eat. And that's also stealing. So always, even if you're working hard, remember always to tell God, God, never make me lack the basic needs, at least the basic needs. When God then gives us even more, of course, we are happy. But the basic needs are very, very important for each and every human being. We know that. May God never make us lack the basic needs. Let that be your prayer. And after that, if you're blessed more and you get more, well and good. Just like the song says, my Lord, so I may never be tempted to go and steal, and may you never give me more than enough if I will forget you, Lord. And may I remain by your side, by your great side. This is a prayer that if you're to choose much wealth and forgetting God, what are you going to choose? That you forget there is God. You forget who brought us to this world. You forgot who created you just because of wealth. Would you like that kind of wealth? I wouldn't like. What about you? Are you that kind of person who would choose wealth than God? Are you? Because if you are, you better change from that set of mind. Everything belongs to God. And God is generous. He is very, very generous. Always put God first in everything that you do. When you work hard, still put God first. That when you even get your wealth, that you're able to use your money wisely. When you work, you get your money. That may God bless whatever you're gonna get that money, whatever you're doing with that money. It must be a blessing. It must be something wise. When you open a business, may God bless it so that business will boom, will work nicely. That business will bring good profit to you. Let us that always be your prayer. So never forget God. Never forget to pray because of wealth. The song continues to say, Lord, and if you bless me with much, much wealth, never let me oppress the vulnerable people. Let me repeat that part. And God, if you bless me with much wealth, never let me oppress the vulnerable people. You are there, for example, you are blessed with material things. And then there are some other people who are not blessed around you, and your work is just to use them. You take advantage of their situation because you see yourself, you are here and they are there. And you think, oh, I can use them because they are down here and I'm here. I'm unreachable. Never think that way. You can never oppress the vulnerable people. If you, for example, think, oh, I have a channel, I have many followers. You have vulnerable family, and you go and use them for views. Never do that. Because even that money you're gonna get from those views, that money is not blessed money. If you could be fair, you would say, you know what? I'm bringing you to my channel, for example. I get a lot of views because I've brought you to my channel. With this and this I will give you very good percent from what I earn. That is fair. That is not using the vulnerable. But if you're doing the opposite, be very careful. God don't like it. Never use any vulnerable person. Never do it. There are also some people, for example, those in the villages, in the local villages, for example, they have no clue. They don't know that there's even something called YouTube that through views you get money. They have no idea. You know it because you're more advanced and you're taking that advantage of the vulnerable. You bring them to your channel because either maybe, for example, they're not so much up well here, for example. As we say, they're a little bit behind. They are vulnerable. You bring them to your channel because you want more views. And you can't even share the money you get from YouTube, from Facebook, from, name it, from TikTok, from Instagram. For you, it's just you and you and you. You are using the vulnerable. And you should be very scared. You should be very careful. Because when those people you use, maybe they'll be informed by somebody and they'll feel sad. They will cry to God. They will look up and say, why he or she is using me? Why? Their tears might come after you. You have to be very, very careful with these kind of things. Never use vulnerable people. Never do it. Just because you think they will never know, just you think because they are behind, and you know it that they are not 100% there, like where you are, you take advantage of them. Never do it. Because the things that can follow you or your children or the generations to come, it will be more worse. They will meet more worse people than what you yourself you're doing. The song continues to say, you said, and that's God who said, that he who helps the vulnerable here on earth does your work, that does God's work. If you help the vulnerable people, you are doing God's work. If you help them heartedly from your heart and you know you are giving to them what belongs to them, you are giving to them. For example, if you come here online and you say, oh, that and that person need help, and the online community come and say, oh, yes, that person really needs help. Here, take this. And we give to you whatever we can give so that you can help. And you steal from that. You are looking for a curse from God. You can lie to human beings that, yes, you are helping these and these vulnerable people, but you know very well from the 100%, for example, what there is donation, you're taking maybe 85%, they are getting maybe 15%. You're stealing from vulnerable people, and you should be very much worried what could follow to you and your children and the generations to come. It is very important to always try that you yourself, you can look yourself in the mirror and you can say, hey, you know what? With my age, I've never stolen from anyone, not even a shilling. That you can stand on the mirror and you say, I've never fooled and lied people just to make myself rich, just to get quick material things. I lie and fool. Can you watch yourself on the mirror and talk to yourself and say, God, the way you've kept me up to the way you've kept me all the way up to now, continue that way. Continue blessing me. I want to get what belongs to me. I want to get what God decides that I should get. I want to get what I should get through my hard work. I don't want to get what doesn't belong to me by lying and fooling people. It is a beautiful, amazing song. And I think we've covered this song before, but for me, it's fine, okay, to repeat it until the message is home. So we're going to keep repeating some of these songs until that message is inside here, so that you who is listening to me, you can tell someone somewhere, hey, you know what? That song is being talked about in English. It seems like maybe because most of these songs I do scrutinize and analyze, they're in Kikuyu language. It seems like our people, especially those who speak my language, Kikuyu language, it seems like they don't really get it. They don't really understand the meanings of these songs. They have very, very deep meanings. And I am here. If you are maybe don't get it in Kikuyu, I'm here to tell you in English what this song talks about. Because some of you who speak Kikuyu language, it seems like you just sing the songs and you don't actually get the message. What the message in those songs? Like this song is saying, never use the vulnerable or never use other people's sweat to profit or benefit yourself. Never do it. This song has been there quite for a while. A few years, 5 or 6 years, I think. And what do some of the people do? What do some of our people do? Especially those who speak my language, the Kikuyu people. Because I hear most of you, you are the ones doing all these kind of things. Fooling and stealing from others. Taking people who work so hard and you're stealing from them. I can say, for example, here in the diaspora where I've lived for 31, going almost 32 years now. And we work hard in these European countries. I'm sure it's the same in America. I'm sure it's the same in Australia and stuff like that. The Arabic countries, our brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, going working there like slaves. And their hard worked money, there's somebody counting on it, how to fool, how to lie, just to steal from us. The tears the people cry will haunt you, you and your family and your generations to come. You should be afraid if you are some of those people who've been stealing. I would say, like, for example, on my side, I've been buying properties in Kenya, but up to now, for so many years, I've never been fooled. I can say God has always been on my side, but there are so many Kenyans, so many who've been fooled and fooled. All their money is gone. They are sold, I don't know, lads, it's fake. They are sold, I don't know, houses. They are what? They are demolished. They are this. It's heartbreaking. And those people have worked so hard to earn their money. Same like others, they are fooled by church people. They are brainwashed. Oh, you need to send money so we can pray for you, for your family, for your kids, for your businesses. I don't know what. I've never involved myself with those kind of things. Never. I've never even made a call to say somebody pray for me. Why? Because I know it from a young girl that it's good to pray directly to God. God hears my prayers. But if you're there and you've been lying to people, fooling people, taking their hard work money to benefit yourself, God is not happy with you. The payback is coming to you and your children and your families and your generations to come. And it would be fun. It's high time to repent. It's high time to return what you have stolen from innocent people. Never want anybody to cry because you've hurt them. You've stolen from them. Never wish that. This is a beautiful song. The song is called Dikaria Vivino Yene. Again, the song is called Dikaria Vivino Yene and is by our one and only Henry Waweru, HSC. He makes amazing, amazing music. Those who understand Kikuyu language, please go listen again to this amazing song. It is a beautiful song so that it can get inside. That you don't go stealing from people and fooling and lying. And what can I say? If you also like my work of scrutinizing and analyzing this song, please don't forget to tap the subscribe button to support me. You can like, comment, and share as well. And I'll be back again tomorrow with the next song, which is at 10 o'clock Kenyan time. And Sweden or German time is 9 p.m. We'll be back. And let's keep on with this amazing journey. I love what I do. Scrutinizing, analyzing these songs, it's so much fun because it keeps reminding us how we can be a better person. And please don't forget, if you touch over there, it should be there or there. There is the name songs message. If you press there, that's my playlist. If you like gospel songs, if you like Mugithi songs, if you like political songs, you will find them there. Don't forget to press there so that you can choose whatever you want to watch. Thank you. Stay blessed and bye-bye.